Hello. So I'm going to be before you guys briefly. However, I wanted to just say that I have questions and I want answers. And one of the things I'm known for is digging. I guess you say I'm nosy. But when it comes to this topic, it's bothering me. Cassie, I'm glad she got her payout. I really am. I'm glad that the other people are coming forth, but there's some stones that still need to be turned. And Diddy needs to be accountable if he's guilty. Or whoever it was that did it. Let's allegedly, let's say Diddy didn't do it. But somebody did. My question is, so as I was researching, and Kim is just on my mind, y'all. I'm talking about like strongly on my mind. And my question is why? Okay. I don't know if anybody that ever had pneumonia before, but I'm sure a bunch of us have had pneumonia. Pneumonia can get you to the point where you can't hardly talk. It's like you got this thick stuff in you want to throw up. Your body feel weak. You got pain everywhere. And normally the doctor puts you on some antibiotics, a lot of fluids. If it gets too bad, they most likely have you come into the hospital so they can put an IV in you. And my question's been, if she was that sick, Kimora, Diddy, whoever else knew about it, why nobody took her to the hospital? Why was she at a house by herself trying to see about herself? That doesn't make any sense. So I was looking and I got my little investigative tablet out. So yeah, I'm on the dog hound is on this. I'm gonna find it. I know there's other people out there looking with me, so I don't feel alone. But I asked the question. I said, okay, so let's say she did die from. If she had pneumonia, why wasn't she in the hospital if it was that bad? Why was she struggling to get to the bathroom? There was nobody there, and she was 47 years old, and everybody loved her, and she had beautiful children. She had a man that wouldn't leave her alone, even though he was a dog, allegedly sleeping with everything that had fleas or not. My question is, in all that, Kimora, whoever, can somebody tell me why this woman was taking care of herself? It wasn't as rich as she was, as well as Diddy was. Why wasn't anybody there with her? Don't make sense, does it? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm on something. But I said, all these bloggers, has anybody asked that question? I'm not sure. I only seen a few. I know Tisa Tail is on it, right? Uh, and Sean Davy on his show, I hear him. Why didn't one suggest, where's her doctor? They said the autopsy doctor who did the first autopsy was dead. Everybody dies when the answer questions start coming. How in the world nobody didn't know that she need to go to a doctor? You ain't got to be a doctor or a nurse. You don't have to be in CNA or PCA, MCA, and nobody else. Hey, common sense tell you this person is really sick. They don't need to be at home by themselves. They need to be at a doctor. I don't get it. I've been asking this question all day. Kim, okay, so I looked up the term they gave for the pneumonia she's supposed to have. It's called lumbar pneumonia. So I went looked it up. It says often people with this kind of pneumonia, they normally successfully get treated and they're well. They don't die from it. Okay, number one. Number two is usually in older people, in children, and others with underlying conditions. And from what I've been told and listened to all these different blogs, reading some of these news clips, there was no reports of her having any other illnesses. It was just a little cold, then it went to pneumonia, and then she dead. Then the other thing is, they did an autopsy. She died on the 15th, on the 16th has been concluded, deferred. So you look up the word deferred, they say you can't, it's something that the undertaker, whoever the person that does the examining of the body, I can't think right now because I'm frustrated. But if they can't come to some concrete conclusion, they say deferred, which means later on it's supposed to be looked at if her body hadn't been cremated. But it says she was buried later. Number three, Diddy ordered a casket a week or two before she died. Didn't any post, I don't care if it's the NYPD, the LAPD, the OPD, or whoever, the mother, nobody asked the question why that happened. Allegedly, I hate that word, allegedly. Why? This doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna go piece by piece. Lord, I ask you for strength and direction. Something got to give. Something's got to give. Something is wrong with this picture. And she's gone now. Yes. The bottom line is there was no justice for her. Now we on all this other foolishness, that the foolery that he's being accused of, but nobody ever. All these bodies dropping around Diddy. What is the problem? Something is going on. Nobody wants to tell it because you worry about your own life. You worry about your pocket. You worry about your life. Y'all know something. I know people out there know something. I know somebody knows something. Even if it wasn't Diddy, somebody that was connected to Diddy. And what did Kim do so bad that she had to be unalive? What did she do so bad other than having beautiful children and dealing with a messed up nose? If y'all look up under here, I wouldn't look at some of her pictures. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna learn this content thing. I'm gonna get these pictures, have my stuff together in a minute. Watch. Under here, you can see right here where her nose was broke. So you can see when she had the rhinoplasty, whatever they call it, how it never, even when she smiled, you can see where there was a breaking in here. Then right here, it is, you could go look, go to a picture of hers. I typed in last picture before she died, and it shows right here. It's like this little square area. There was nothing that could be done to fix that. They would have messed up the way her nose. They're trying to keep it as normal. Her nose were broke. Okay, wasn't there? Don't need to be there to see the proof. Um, but I just had to come on here. Joshin, you both didn't sleep. Thank you. I had to come on and just say that. And so I was looking at several things. On November when January 25th, 2019. Look how it's a whole year later. Then Los Angeles County coroners officers, after the first one ended up dead suspiciously, however, they confirmed what the first coroner said. I've seen a lot of Miami, CSI. I've seen, I know people say it's not in real life, but it's some truth to everything that's written by Hollywood. Just remember that. Whether it's Eyes Wide Shut, The Matrix, it's some truth in everything Hollywood script. They have to make it fictional. That's why a lot of the true crime stuff, they said not all these things are actual. They did it through dramatization, whatever, because they, okay. So bottom line is, what's with all this? Lumbar pneumonia, people recover from that. How does that kill her? It's got to be more to this story. Says she died of flu-like symptoms. What you mean flu-like symptoms? Was it pneumonia or the flu? Somebody can tell me that, please. Pneumonia or the flu? It's got to be either or. It can't be one. A Hollywood reporter said it was flu-like symptoms days before she died. Isn't that interesting? Flu-like symptoms. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Something ain't right. I remember when everybody was saying that Trump was going to be elected, and I said, no, he wasn't going to be elected. That was in 2021. As a matter of fact, me and somebody significant to me got in an argument, but I know what I heard. I know what I heard. I know what I saw. That he was not going to be elected. No, he was not. I knew that it was going to be Biden, but I knew that Biden wasn't God's perfect choice. But I knew that he was going to let him have it for just a moment. It was to teach people a lesson. Now the lesson's been taught, he's got to get removed. But I'm telling you, if I tell you something is wrong with this picture, it's in my bones. It's in my bones. So I don't know. Truth gonna come into the puddings. Just watch what I tell you. I don't know if it was Diddy. I can't say that. He might not been the one, but it's somebody connected to him if it wasn't him. So it is what it is. Just watch what I tell y'all. Just watch what I tell you. All it's gonna come back to head. Just watch. And I know it's been many tears to find out what really happened. Even though people may not have said it verbally out, but in their minds it puzzled them. Man, when I saw her just last week, she was still had that little that jovialness about her, that hopefulness. You could feel her spirit was fighting. And so all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, she's gone. Mm. I think why such a passion for me is because when my mother died, she died alone. People were there at the house, but they all had something to do at the last minute. And when the EMT came, it was reported to me that her neck was sitting a certain way. And I knew in my heart, I even called, although my siblings, whoever they ever see this is the truth. They try to make people think I was crazy and that no, no, no. But I'm going to tell you, justice came, y'all. Justice did come. The same way she died, the next person died the same way. Justice came. I wasn't happy about it, but justice came. And I promise you this. It's a word that says you will reap. That's right. It's suspicious. Isn't that suspicious? But justice came. You reap what you sow. When Kamora wrote that, I knew exactly what she meant when she put that on Instagram. You will reap what you sow. It seemed like your seeds are not coming up. This is for whoever, allegedly. I don't know why you two making people say that when it's truth, but allegedly. Your seeds coming up every last, and some of them got so many thorns they'll prick you before you even touch the bush. I don't care who you've been seeing, who you think can work this route for you, even the ones you've been calling on when you went to London. Nobody can help you at this point. Karma has to fulfill herself. You're going to have to get what's due. And so you know who you are. But as far as, I'm going to keep digging on Kim. I'm going to go all the way back. I'm going to start asking questions. And the Spirit of God is going to show me because I'm curious. And when some curious like that make you just want to read, just keep going till you find the answer. I'm going to tell y'all this testimony. It's a real testimony. So when I got to this particular place and I got inside the door, I had to get the keys. The keys brought to me, and I opened the door. When I went inside and stepped over the threshold, I could feel it. I couldn't tell you what I was feeling, but I could sense the presence in that place. So I made a phone call. It kept coming and kept bothering me like this. And I finally made a phone call and called this other person. And I said, what you been doing in here? And the person said, I ain't been doing nothing. Stop always thinking something bad. I said, no, no, no. But I promise you this. I'm on the phone. I said, whatever's been done in here is going to come to me, and it's going to be coming through that door. I ain't going to have to go search for it. It's going to come to me. And lo and behold, I don't know how I want to lie. I don't know if it was the next week or 2 weeks later. Some mail came, and all my answers was right there. So when I tell you, truth going to come. It's going to come. Just watch. It's going to come. And 2024 is the year of revealing. Y'all understand? If you got any skeleton in your closets, go ahead and get them out. And I don't mean just at the top. I mean up and down. Mm-hmm. Church, people that say church, whoever. If you didn't fix that wrong last year, you better fix it this year. Because whatever hidden in the dark got to be revealed. It's going to be the year revealing. It is, Shoshin, very suspicious. Won't you help me research this when you get a chance? I know you work, I work, but maybe together we could collab like everybody. There's other people out there looking too. Some I never crossed their page yet out in the web, but I will. Y'all know in the dark web, Diddy, whoever, you know everything is out there. I don't know why this image came. As a matter of fact, I was doing the live earlier, and I was talking about him, and all of a sudden I saw the dark web. All I saw was web, and I saw black screen. Because child porn, all that stuff is out there. People's information is out there. Contracts to kill people is out there. There's all kind of stuff in the dark web, allegedly. And I don't know why your name was right there above it, allegedly. So don't pay me no attention. I'm just an old woman talking noise. I've been around a long time. A long time. So, but anyway, oh, thank you, sis. Let's do that as a project together. I'm really serious about that. As far as Cassie's situation, those I'm glad she got her justice. It's some more people coming. It says more. It's going to be more males, but I believe it's going to be an even number, of one a little bit above the other one. But it's not going to be too far apart because that's not all the laundry list. It's so much. Remember, there's been decades of stuff going on. So some got killed. Some got unalive. Some died mysteriously unalive. Some you will hear about they hiding. Why would a man run all the way to Africa? Why would a man run all the way to Africa because of another man? What in the world? The CIA, FBI, undercover agents. I think in over in Europe they have the what's the name of their thing like a CIA? They can disguise themselves and come in any form or shape and get you. You can't run from death. If it's time for you to go, you're gonna be found. But if people would stop being so scared of this man and call him on that, yeah, he had done some stuff allegedly, and we heard all the nightmares about him. But sometimes the greater good is for the rest of it. One monkey don't stop a show. Y'all letting them stop a show. Yeah, you might have got caught on tape, guys. Women, you might have been seen going like a lot of stuff. I heard that Kim back in the 90s, I was in college then. Um, that she had to go get her stomach pumped out allegedly for having done lollipops and all of this candy stuff just filled her stomach up. And I don't know if that's true, but she was connected back then with Biggie and Puff Daddy, Daddy Love, whatever his name is, allegedly. So if that's true, then maybe this other stuff is true. We never know. We'll see. But anyway, sis, I'm gonna get off. I gotta go to work in the morning. Y'all be blessed. I'll be back, and I'm gonna learn how to put content up so I can show you what I found. I saw some pictures now. Wikipedia, Tisa Tales. If you see this, Wikipedia has Kim back up. Remember, it wasn't on there. They took it down. Where it's back up now. They're asking for how much was it? $2. $2.75 to get research done to keep the page going. I'm not paying it. All right, we'll find another way if that's the case. Anyway, good night. Have a blessed night, y'all. Bye bye. Lele.